Okay, you will be amused to know that this is take 2, because when I got to the end of the video that I just did 20 minutes ago, the camera switched itself off. Brilliant, eh? So, seeing as I promised myself something as soon as I finished the video, you don't mind, do you? If I just have a bit now. Who says you cannot put yoga and wine together? Technically speaking, this is Prosecco, and I'm only going to have a tiny bit, see? God, I needed that. And then there's many of you who are probably saying, do you know what, Davina? Best yoga lesson doing. Well, we're doing a warm-up, so alcohol warms you up. Oh God, that is sitting there. I should put it there, shouldn't I, so you can actually see it. But if I do that, knowing me, I'll knock it over. Okay, supine warm-up we're going to do today. And if you are feeling really dodgy and really horrible and you just don't want to have to do anything, what you can do is, once I've put more poses on there, you could just do a supine lesson yourself. I'll make one up anyway and I'll stick it on. So you could do a supine warm-up, and then you could do some poses, but they'd all be supine, they'd all be on your back, and you can do them in bed, which is the greatest thing. Or you can do them with a glass of Prosecco, but don't tell anybody. I get slated now by people saying, oh, yoga shouldn't be done with alcohol. Well, we live in the 21st century and I've had cancer, so if I want a glass of Prosecco, I'm having a glass of Prosecco. And yes, I've no doubt there's a few of you now giggling your heads off going, there's only Edwina that would do that. Okay, so we're going to start with a thing called a Maltese Cross. So I'm going to do this a little bit quicker because I'm terrified the camera's going to shut itself off again. So basically, what we're going to do is put both soles of the feet on the floor. You're lying down, I'm using a cushion for comfort. Hands either side of the hips just to lift my bum up and plant my bum back down. So make sure that my lower back's pressing into the floor because we're going to lift this leg up. So I'm going to start off with by lifting this right leg up. And all you're going to do is bring your hands behind your thigh. Now you might not be able to reach, which is why I was supposed to bring this with me, but see what happens when I have a tiny bit of wine. I can't remember anything, can I? So you can hold that way instead. It makes it much easier. So much nicer. If you've got a band, you can use a band. Can't help, there's things going everywhere. So all you're going to do is close your eyes down, and in your own time, taking a deep breath in, you're just going to gently start to bring that leg towards you. Now, have a slight bend in it, makes it considerably easier. You're stretching into your hamstrings here. But you should feel as if you're lengthening into the leg, and you should feel as if you're feeling that stretch is coming right away from the hip. It is not coming right away into the waist. So with each exhalation, you're just going to draw that slightly in towards you. And the reason I'm saying your exhalation is because it's your exhalation is the part of the breath that allows you to let go. Now, if you come to the point where your legs start doing this and shaking like mad, you've gone too far, so you need to ease up to the point where it's comfortable. That's where you're going to get the body letting go, because you've got what's called Supine, which is a steady and comfortable pose. So breathing in, gently just easing that in towards you. You might be very flexible. You might be able to do this with the other leg straightened out, and you might be able to bring that leg and bring your chin right the way to your shin. Well, I can't, so not as flexible as it used to be, but that's fine. So then you're going to just gently release that out, and you're going to hug the leg in towards you. Make a few circles in both directions with the foot. Just ease that out. Trying to keep this to 10 minutes or warm up. We don't want it any longer than that. So the right hand's going to come towards the inside, the right thigh, and just gently draw that out. So just allow that hip to ease. So just let the knee drop out. I always keep my hand on the other hip, because otherwise I'll probably roll, and you don't want to roll onto that right hip. You want to keep both hips on the floor. So you're just pressing that out very gently and easing into that. Really gently. Holding that. I'd hold each one for about 10 breaths if I were you. You're going to hug it back in towards you. There they are. I think I've just choked myself with my necklace. Oops. Now, left arm is going to go over the top of the right knee, fingertips tucking underneath, and extend this right arm out to the right hand side. If you've had your mastectomy, lumpectomy, sentinel nodes, full nodes, or anything taken here, you're going to really feel that when you bring that leg over, bring the arm out and you pull this knee towards the opposite side. So just see how it feels, because that's not my scar side, I'm fine on this side. And you pull it, but make sure that both shoulders remain on the floor. So do not let your shoulders go off the floor. And you can turn your gaze towards that opposite hand. You want to feel it in your bum, basically. But if having that arm directly out to the side, my arm looks like I'm in on a cross. You can rest it on the belly or even put it next to the body. Just be really, really careful with that. And remember, the gaze does go towards that. And slowly ease back to the centre, knee back in. And then you're going to release it back down. So lift your bum up, make sure you've planted it down, and you're going to come on to the other leg. So again, much. Don't concentrate with that. Ooh, bit of fluff coming off me. Yuck. So again, use a scarf or use a band if you've got one. Remember, you're not going to go to the point where it starts the whole shaking thing, because if you've done that, basically your brain sends a message to the muscle and it says stop. So it's like a red light, so you're not going to get through that, are you? So take a deep breath in. Again, just slowly take that slight bend in the knee, makes it much easier. Again, about 10 breaths, and use your exhalation to let that leg come in towards you. Just slowly. And I know you would call this stretching, but you don't actually need to stretch to get the muscle to let go. You just work with it slowly. Remember, steer Supine in steady and comfortable pose. And again, if you can, you're going to straighten out that other leg. Check that feels okay. And my phone is doing something here, so I'm just going to touch it a second. I have no idea what it's doing. I'll go back up to the floor, shall I? What was I doing? Oh yeah, stretching. Flipping alarm, I think it was saying dismiss. What? I don't know what you're talking about. Technology and me don't go together, do they? Again, straighten out that right leg, because you're working on the leg. And slowly ease it in. Let go of your scarf, you don't need it anymore. Not going to need it. Again, this time, right hand, right hip, left hand inside of the left thigh, and then just gently drop that out. So that left knee should be in line with the hips. Just let the leg rest and relax. And your body may be going, oh my God. In case, if it is sharp pain, get out of it, don't do it. Dull ache is okay, I've got a dull ache going on here. Again, about 10 breaths. Knee parallel to the hip, knee parallel to the hip, just in case you forgot. Okay. Again, just gently draw that back in towards you. And then right hand now over the top of the left thigh, fingers tucking underneath that knee. Extend the arm out if you wish. This is my scar side, so I'm going to start with my arm closer to my body first. Then I'm going to ease the knee over, keeping both shoulders on the floor. That feels okay in the hips, so I'm going to start to slide, bring the back of my hand down, slide. Yep, that's as far as my body's letting me go. Which is pretty good considering that I've got a scar underneath my armpit, a scar across my chest, and the two scars, their ends almost touch. So it's kind of like one scar, one against the other. Don't forget your radiotherapy. If you've got radiotherapy, that is when you really start to, you think everything's okay, and then towards the end of your radiotherapy, you kind of like go, oh my God, it just tightens everything up. Can't believe what happened. And then I noticed the difference. So again, bring that back into the centre. Put the knee back in towards the chest. And then draw the other knee in. And again, just gently rock from side to side. So that's a nice short warm up. You can come into bridge. Like I said, I don't want to make this too long, so I'm just going to show you a couple of these. So you can do the whole one. You're going to lift your hips up, vertebra by vertebra. You're going to release them back down. So you can do that 4 or 5 times. And just easing them back down. So you tilt the hip up, squeeze the muscles of the bum, press the thighs, as if you're holding a block between the thighs, or put your cushion between your thighs and ease them back down. Now, what is a really good one for you to do if you've had that a sentinel node or any kind of breast cancer surgery and radiotherapy, is to interlace the hands and start to do that lift. You know, the one that is in the walk exercises. I remember doing this when I'd had my surgery and I could not for the life of me get here. Now I'm fine. I can even do this now, just from patience. I can do that here. I can bring the arms right the way back now. And pulling, I can still type pulls on the left side, but I can do it. And then again, your knees up back down. So if that's one of the ones that you want to do, don't forget it's in your exercises. So look in the exercises. And of course, that is going to really, really, really help with all of your, what do you call it? Not therapy, rehabilitation. That's the word. Okay. Hands back in, knees back in, just rock from side to side. I really hope that you can hear me and that it doesn't go too quiet at any point. Roll onto your side, and then very, 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 very carefully, you're going to ease yourself back up. So that's about, it's about 10 minutes or 11 minutes. So I'm going to call that supine warm up, and I'm putting that into a folder that I'm about to create called warm-ups. 3 guesses. What I'm about to go and do. Yes, I'm having my Prosecco because I've earned it. Cheers, everybody. Wine and yoga. Who says you can't?